Hi, my name is Steve Smith, president, owner of Equipment FX, and I specialize in helping equipment companies do more for less. And if you're like most people, we're all struggling with how to do more with less. We need to optimize our sales forces, optimize our coverage, not add bodies and expense necessarily, but stick with a sales and marketing system that's predictable and reliable. I fought that good fight for the better part of 20 years, first as selling equipment, then managing equipment companies, and distilling out online efforts, offline efforts, what really made sense, so that when we have goals, whether it's to grow sales and share by X percentage, we actually have an actionable plan. I struggled with the same story for years, and I think that there's a solution here. But first, it starts off with visualizing what exactly it is you want to accomplish. There's a ton of information that comes at us. We have to filter that as job one, and then set about creating a strategy that backstops the sales reps in a responsible way, doesn't make them lazy, motivates the right behavior, and then allows us to get on our soapbox each quarter and say, okay, it's garbage in, garbage out, guys, but I physically just need you to add 5 to 10 contacts a week. And if you do that, these are some of the things we'll do on your behalf. So with that began a very interesting journey. I'm going to jump in and give you an overview of what that system actually looked like in just a moment. So thanks so much for that. We'll jump into the actual system part of it right now. Okay, and to augment the salesperson's efforts to use it as both a motivation and training tool, we physically figured out the way to be the first to be found online, generating leads, generating awareness, and installed a series of lead generation and management processes that kept the sales staff honest and motivated and gave the management the reporting tools that we needed. So this is a brief overview of that system. Again, we were the first to be found, multiple first page positions, all the keywords and key terms in our marketplace. We were the first to respond. We developed an Amazon-style landing page redirect, which encouraged additional clicks and visits to high-value, high-opportunity pages. We responded automatically, just like Expedia does when you book a trip, that ended up in the inbox of our prospect. We pushed leads out to the mobile phones and had a 30-minute or less response process. We sent out a brochure every single night to interested prospects. We had internal lead programs so that our technicians and sales staffs were driving around physically writing down every imaginable name and only the city, and we then in turn qualified that with online or offline research. We surveyed relentlessly. We had over 90,000 invoices going out on an annual basis. We physically informed our prospects and customers of everything that we had for sale. Sometimes we injected a little bit of humor. We collected email addresses at every single opportunity, every single branch location, put them into an Excel spreadsheet, imported them into an email program, developed graphic style e-newsletters for monthly and quarterly specials. We developed text e-newsletters with links to physical landing pages promoting specials. There's incredibly easy email management tools out there practically for free online. The goal is to get the contacts imported and manage this aggressively. We had end of lease mailings that went out on behalf of the sales reps. We did company mailings that promoted our unique products and services. We had what we call door or cab hangers to leave either in machines or on the doors of office industrial parks. We developed electronic presentations. The great news today is these are trackable. You know exactly who's visiting, how much time they're taking on your presentations. There's some incredible online proposal tools which allow you to see how many people clicked on the link, how long they spent on their sections. Every single department, product, or service can be promoted this way. We physically determined the ways not to give away the farm and sold for substantially higher margins. We created and came up with service specials, anything we could that was low cost to get them in the door, and promoted our parts and service and high margin items to develop a truly comprehensive aftermarket process. So with that, that's a brief overview of the system that encouraged the salesman to do the right thing. We then use the system as a training and motivational tool to recruit the best reps in the industry, and had a system hooked up with our CRM program with all the available technology that literally ran on autopilot. So with that, that's a brief overview of our system. We hope you've enjoyed it.